Welcome to Colony Survival. This is the game that you've all been waiting for. Probably not. Probably not. A lot of you might not have even heard of this game. But it's pretty interesting. I just started off a little bit here. I just built this little mine shaft. Just dig down a few blocks. Found a location. I think this is a place we're going to call home. Now, the name says it all. This is Colony Survival Management. You're pretty much this colony leader. You recruit people into your colony by building beds and providing food, and they have their set jobs that you give them, and it's pretty interesting. It's almost like a self-sufficient, like I don't know. It kind of reminds me of I don't know. It's almost RTS, but the only enemies are zombies that come every night. So it's almost like like a tower defense. That's what I was trying to say. A tower defense feel to it. And I've always liked tower defense on cool math games and addicting games and armor games. It's bringing back memories. Wasting useful time at school playing on the school computer on websites you shouldn't be on. I'm not promoting any of that, of course. I thought we would have got to coal, or not coal, but copper at this point. We do start out with some torches. I didn't build any of this stuff we started out with. It comes the spawn of the game. I don't know if we can upgrade how fast we mine later on, but it does feel like it's pretty slow right now. Like I would like that to be able to be upgraded. I do know some of the basics of this game, so it's not going to be a blind playthrough, but there are a lot of aspects I'm just going to have to figure out as I go. Now this is the level where all the copper and tin start, so I'm going to go ahead and just start digging out a little bit of a square. I'm not going to dig these first ones so the NPC can do it. But once we dig this out a little bit, I'll start digging a little deeper and we should come across a ton of resources. How many? Okay, 2 over. Cool. So let's go ahead and get a torch down. 25 is quite generous. It's plenty. Oops. Don't want to take that one out, so I'm gonna go ahead and dig one more out. It's the only 10 in the immediate area. Awesome. Now this is going to go a lot faster later on because we're going to have colonists out here doing all this work for us. But at first it is a little slow to start out. And just to give you an idea, here's the some of the stuff we can craft right now. We're going to need a lot of those. Cool, cool. Let's keep it going. A lot of copper right here. This game did confuse me at first because you wouldn't really think copper as being a red ore, but then again, I'm not a geologist or anything. Now, the thing is, with your colonists, the reason it's good to save some of these is because this turns into an infinite resource when they use it, so they can get as many ores out of there for as long as they live. But me, as you were seeing, it only takes one swing, and I only get 1 copper each vein. ore vein. So it's definitely a good idea to save some of the top ones for your colonists so they don't have to go as far. And then this is gonna start getting a lot uglier. This mine shaft. I was trying to keep it in order, and then once we get to this level, I'm just mining, and it's not pretty, but it works. Now this game isn't necessarily like Minecraft in the sense, not as much as Minecraft as it looks, because I'm not actually hitting this stuff with leaves right now, although that's what I have selected in my hotbar. Maybe this game would be even better if they added kind of like an aspect like that. I don't think I have any armor for myself. I don't get to get any different weapons. I can do damage to the zombies, so it's not like the colonists are on their own completely, but it's not much damage. And I've noticed in just a few nights, the zombies kind of get out of hand. So that's why I like, waiting a night or two, go ahead and getting a lot of resources and being more prepared. Because this game is quite challenging at the beginning. I do believe this game is on Steam for $20 right now. 20 US dollars. I got it on sale a few weeks ago. Gotta love Steam sales. I keep finding so many copper, I'm not even getting any progress downwards. But I'm not complaining. Definitely not a complaint. It's not like we need the farther down resources at the moment anyway. This is going to be a nice start off. I'd like to get about 100. We're getting close. Yeah, we're almost at 75. Now you probably noticed that once I hit 50 it stopped going in my hotbar, but I think that's only the hotbar because yeah, as you can see it definitely you can stack more than 50. But yeah, I don't know why that is. Just kind of evening out my mess here. Okay. Cool. Awesome, we have over 100 stone as well. That should be definitely enough for our first building. I've seen some people, I've watched a few videos on this. I've seen some people build their colony base in ground or in the side of a mountain or a hill, which actually probably is a better idea, but just for the sakes of, you know, always growing up wanting to build a castle and be a king and playing, Stronghold Crusaders and games like that, I think I'm just going to go ahead and try to stick with the traditional castle style feel. That's going to be a long ways away. Like, this game is pretty intensive on the resource gathering. It would take a lot of stone to be actually be able to wall off a whole little village. But that is my plan. I don't know how many episodes, how many mini, how many episodes I'm gonna do with this, but probably a few. Yeah, this should be enough for a nice little start. Let's go ahead and get back upstairs. Nice little mine shaft started out here. Right about here. Looks like a good spot. Perfect. Okay. This is gonna be like the Great Hall. First, it's gonna be more of like a flop house. I don't know if that's the proper word, but it's gonna be like the communal living quarters for a minute. Just clearing out the floors so we can get some nice wood. I don't think this is a good idea to make the carpet out of grass or the floor out of grass, so we're just gonna put some wood in here. I don't know if this is big enough for me. Probably a little bit this way. Yeah. Because I want to have a staircase in here too. I want it to house about 10 colonists, at least, on the first level. That's straw. We don't need that right now. Planks, though. And, yeah. Oops. Oh, man. Did it again. Okay. I will get better. I promise. Now we're probably going to have to mine some trees before too long, because this is taking a lot of wood. This is a little bigger than I thought, but it's going to work out. Probably wondering, where are the colonists? How do you get more colonists? It's from that flag. Well, I don't think I actually have to be at the flag anymore. I think I can just recruit them by selecting the banner icon. Have a bed down in, I think it takes like 25, 50 food. 50 food probably. Oops. God. Get a couple windows. I'm not gonna worry about the windows on the side for right now. Ooh, hopefully I have enough. I'm not gonna worry about the roof for right now, although I probably have enough logs to go ahead and finish that out, but I need to go ahead and build some beds. Ooh, yeah. I'm probably gonna skip recruiting colonists tonight just so they don't die, because I'm running a little bit behind schedule, but we actually got a decent start with the resources right now. Plenty of copper, which is what my main worry was about. That wood and stone's easy to get. Copper, you can fly through that stuff really easily, considering almost everything requires copper nails. Oh, nice, nice. We got more stone. Plenty. I don't know if it's going to be harder since we waited longer for the first night with our colonists, but they'll be more prepared, so I think it'll all even out. It should. I have ideas for this. I was thinking later on I could just keep expanding like little hovels onto the building. And then once I do that on a couple sides and then get it expanded a few levels up, this could be like the main keep, the main hold. And then build smaller buildings around it for the different crafters we have. Should be enough to finish this up. Almost. Bam! Sweet. Oops, gotta expand this probably a couple corners up a little bit. Cool. Let's go ahead and get a guard up here. Slingers are all we have access to for the moment. Yeah, that should be good enough. Looks good to me. Alright guys, thank you very much for joining us. We'll go ahead and end this episode for now, but there will be a part 2. Thank you guys. Like and subscribe if you like this content and want to see more. See you next time.